Send that out to Chris Elliott. He was with Diana Ross in Greenwich, Connecticut. Imagine that. She brought him a sandwich and some lemonade. I think it's a wonderful story, by the way. Ain't no mountain high enough. Try to find one in Florida, I'll tell you. Waxy, 1370 AM, 107.9 FM, and iHeartRadio. I think it's called the landfill. That's about the highest we got.
I know, they're on Oslo Road, right?
Yeah. All right, let's Stacy Cook in position here. Vero Vine Online, the most comprehensive events calendar in all of Indian River County, coming up in about 7 or 8 minutes from now. But Stacy brought in a guest, and we welcome her back again. Right?
Hi, Megan.
Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Angelo and Stacy.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Thanks for coming on board. We appreciate that. We follow you on Facebook, and we see your wonderful photographs throughout the United States and beyond. And I guess you were up in Rhode Island there, right? Last week or so?
Yes, I was in Watch Hill, Rhode Island.
Watch
with
Hill.
My family and friends for about a month. And it was wonderful being with everybody and being able to photograph the beaches and sharing, beach life with all of my friends around the country.
Do they still have that merry-go-round up there?
They do. The Watch Hill Carousel is one of the oldest carousels in all of the United States.
Very cool.
And it's been a wonderful memory for so many families throughout the years.
Megan, are you from there originally, or?
I'm originally from Boston and moved to Watch Hill when I was 13.
Wow, we love it up there. That's just such a beautiful area and great seafood.
I know, and you said you're going to go to Block Island in 2 weeks.
Yes, we're going to Block Island.
I love Block Island.
Our old stomping grounds up
I know.
there.
I'll take some pictures for all of you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Great.
No, I was going to ask, did you start taking photos when you lived up there, or is this a new thing for you?
Stacy, I've been taking photos ever since I was about 7.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
And it's always been my passion, and it keeps growing and growing, and I keep growing with, each and every day. And I'm lucky enough to have some beautiful nature to photograph. And I'm passionate about all of, taking pictures of all things.
The gigantic nurse shark that you submitted to Vero Vine was one of the most popular. It really kicked off the community. You want to tell us about that day?
When I captured that image of the shark, I first moved to Vero about 3 years ago, and I was renting a place on the beach. And one morning, I decided to take a walk, and I was watching fishermen, and they were fishing for shark, obviously catch and release. And as I stood there in awe, they reeled in this giant 9-foot nurse shark.
Wow.
And it came up on the beach, and I photographed it. And I was able to come very close. I touched it, and it was very powerful.
Oh yeah.
It was very powerful. It was only on the beach for a matter of seconds, but I was able to capture it, and I'll never forget the look in its eyes, saying, "Please release me and let me back in the sea."
It's so cold. You talk about Block Island. Now, years ago when Jaws first came out, I had an 18-foot boat. We took it over from the westerly area there to Block Island, and we caught 2 sharks at once.
Incredible.
And we hooked them, yeah.
What do you use for bait for that?
6 footers. A big hook with a hunk of meat.
Yeah.
A leftover roast.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, and then we went to get out of there. You have to drag them backwards to drown them. That's how because their brain is so small, you can't really shoot them or anything. But anyway.
That one single photo that she submitted had over 17,000 views within just a couple days and 25,000 views overall here in the Treasure Coast. And it really kicked off the photo part of Vero Vine. And that's why I asked Megan on today to talk about her photography and stuff.
What's Megan's last name again? Is
Westerfield.
Right? Mm-hmm. Westerfield.
Westerfield.
Right. That's right.
Stacy, the shark that I captured, the nurse shark, I think it was really important for me also to put it on Instagram and Facebook for shark conservation. I think it's really important that everyone knows that fishing is wonderful and fun, but catch and release is also very important. Unless you're going to be eating the catch that you the fish that you catch.
And you really can't eat shark. The only one that you can is mako.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, immediately comments came in like, "Well, what are you doing torturing that shark?" But Megan was quick to respond.
Let me take that. I was never in a boat on Block Island. Okay? I'll take that back. Made up the whole thing, folks.
He released them all.
Oh, Ray, the phones are ringing off the wall. Oh, man. All right, Stacy, what kind of a camera does Megan use?
I think she just uses her iPhone. That's how good iPhones are these days.
Come on.
Yeah.
I originally had my iPhone 5, and now I have a 6. I upgraded, and the camera quality is actually quite amazing.
Yeah.
And maybe one day I'll go to a real camera, but for now I'm really enjoying the impromptu aspect of my phone, and I capture a lot of really unique shots just being out in nature, on the jungle trail, on the beach, anywhere I may be.
I've seen some of her sunsets and
yeah, with
sunrise.
her iPhone, she just does, the top photos submitted to Vero Vine. She's probably one of the top 10 contributors.
Wow.
Just this past week, the rainbow video that you took and you posted on Vero Vine,
Yes.
I think it had, 20,000 impressions. There were 5,000 actual video views. These are some big numbers, and all with an iPhone. It's pretty amazing.
That's and you all over town, right? Mostly on the beach and
Yes.
let's say nature shots.
I was actually during the rainbow, before the rainbow shot, I was on the riverside, and I was taking a walk, and I looked up at the sky over, and I said, wow, I think there's a rainbow, and I need to go to the beach. So I literally ran as fast as I could, and there it was. It's the most spectacular rainbow I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
How do you take a shot outside? It's dark. You don't have a what do you call it? A flash, right? It still is able to take a picture.
Absolutely, but for the rainbow, it was a sunset and the light was perfect.
Oh,
and
okay.
it was a video. Actually, a video. This incredible sunset and the ocean, the waves. It was incredible.
Do you, Megan? Do you work for a company or do you freelance? How do you get paid sometimes for the incredible photographs you take?
I actually just take photographs for fun. It's my passion. I like to submit my photos to various organizations.
I gotcha.
And my plan is to maybe submit my photos to some cancer centers, rehabs, and some hospitals to help others have kind of a soothing experience when they're going through a lot of pain and issues.
And your pictures were really helpful with that. They're gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I was going to ask Megan, we saw some of your photos with the salt life, and tell us a little bit about how you got started with that. I think you submitted to Sperry, you told me earlier. And
yes, Stacy, years ago, I would submit my photographs to Sperry Topsodder, and I have
the shoes.
Yes, the shoe company.
Right.
And I have a passion for the sea, of course. So they loved my photos. They used them for their photo covers for Facebook, their cover page. Then I started submitting to Vero Vine, and you were kind enough to submit my photos. And then I submitted photos to Salt Life, and they probably have taken 25 to 30 of my photos and have used them for their ads, and it's been really, really special, and I love it. I love sharing my photography with everybody.
And so it was easy for you to get started, right? You just went to Sperry and you started submitting your photos, and they liked them. You told me they would just put it on their Facebook page,
Yes.
the cover, right?
Yes, I mean anyone can do this. It's if you have passion and they like the image that you submit, they'll use it.
And the drive to do it. I mean, not just Megan, but we have submitters every single day. Joe Semko is one of the top submitters. He's in New York now, but he still comes back. He has family here in Vero and submits his photos regularly to Vero Vine. And all of these photos are getting tens and 20,000 views.
Megan, did you take a course in in lighting and how to take a picture?
I'm all self-taught. And
Really?
I think I've been taking photos for so many years that it's starting to kind of all come together for me now, and I'm learning every day about many different things. Now I'm working with video. I'm doing videography, and I'm putting my images on video on my phone, and I'm adding music, and
Wow.
it's just something a little bit more, where people can relate to, and I think seeing an image and putting music to it, people can evoke some emotion.
It's like a production you're doing.
I try.
Yeah.
It was actually her idea for the dog photo contest last
Is that right?
year. Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Now, when these big companies approach you for a photo, do they offer to give you a royalty, or do you have to patent it or whatever?
I have a watermark for my videos and photography. I have not been paid.
I gotcha.
If I win photo contests, then I just, I donate my prizes.
Come on, Sperry, pay her.
I know.
She's worth it.
Maybe one day, one day I'll make a company out of it.
If somebody wrote her a check, she'd donate it to the hospital. Or so, that's what she did with the
That's a
prize.
wonderful thing.
From BG
really.
Polo, she gave it.
Yeah. Stacy, so if somebody out here would like to get on there and go to Vero Vine, can they, any way of typing her name in to see her collection of what you have there?
It's unfortunate, but on business pages, which Vero Vine is, there's no search. You can't search. But there are groups here locally that Megan participates in, Treasure Coast Views, right? That's one of the big ones.
I submit
write that
to
down.
Treasure Coast Views, as well as I Remember Vero Vine, and that is by Bob Craig, who's lovely, friend of mine.
He's a nice guy.
I submit there.
So we, we're all able to share our photos. It's just fantastic. There's so many amazing photographers, and I just...
How about your own Facebook? Yeah, do you post them there as well?
Yes, I actually post all of my photos on Facebook.
So if we
it's Megan Westerfield, and I also I'm on Instagram, and that's Beach Girl 10,000.
Okay.
But I was going to say, because the Treasure Coast Views is a group, there is a search option in there, and you could search for Megan's name and see all of her photos there.
All right. And who's the head of that Treasure Coast Views?
Is that Jim Wilson? Yeah, Jim Wilson.
So. Oh, Jim. I know Jim.
He's a good guy.
Want to take a break? We'll do your report, and we'll come back to Megan Westerfield again.
Sounds good, guys.
Thank you.
Photographer of the day here. Boy, it's quite interesting. We'll be right back. Looking for flooring? Check out Angelo's Flooring at 2024 U.S. Highway 1 South, And by the way, they're in the Highland Plaza. And it's a brand new, huge showroom with a great selection of carpeting, porcelain floor and wall decorative imported tile, durable laminates, and fashionable wood floors. Area rugs and remnants, too. Angelo's Floor Covering takes pride in designing a floor just right for you and your home, with the latest floors from around the world at very affordable prices. Free design consultation, free shop-at-home service, and free estimates. Check out the grand opening sale going on right now. It's a sales celebration at Angelo's Fine Flooring, 2024 U.S. Highway 1 South in Vero Beach, South Vero. Or call 772-532-9695 or call manager Bargain Bob Barbito at 772-834-1589. Angelo's Flooring, rolling out the red carpet just for you. Never undersold. Angelo's Fine Flooring of Vero Beach, Florida. Living in Florida, we are blessed with sunshine and healthy vegetation. It takes a special kind of lawn and landscape professional to do his magic and utilize this gift to enhance the beauty of your home. His name is Juan Martinez, owner and operator of Juan Martinez Lawn and Landscape Service. Juan puts his name on every job, from professional lawn maintenance to complete landscape service. Juan loves to help you beautify your home and design a landscape that enhances your home at very affordable prices. Serving Indian River and St. Lucie counties. Now, for a free consultation and estimate, call Juan Martinez today. His phone number is 772-519-2453. 519-2453. Juan Martinez Lawn and Landscape. You'll be glad you did. Looking for a unique, affordable vacation, all done your way? Spare the cost of expensive hotels, strict timetables, and the hustle and bustle of all that pre-planning. Find out why more and more families and retirees are renting RV rentals and really enjoying their vacations and exploring expeditions at their own pace. Beautiful accommodations, just like home, in these gorgeous appointed RV motorhomes. Great stays at the Orlando parks or drive to the Keys, maybe a trip up north. Fun and affordable. Why pay the expensive costs and hassle of hotels? Rent yourself an RV. And by the way, every RV is pet friendly. Call Vero Beach RV Rental today, 772-252-9008. Or visit them on Facebook, VeroBeachRVRental.com, and get ready to explore. That's our buddy Marcos Poncio and Gabby right there. Waxy 1370 AM, 107.9 FM, and this radio program is heard nationwide on iHeartRadio. It's Angelo Vaccarelli and Brenda Carmona live.
The most listened to weekend morning show on your Vero Beach Radio.
Time to move over. Stacy Cook and Vero Vine Online.
What you cooking today, Stacy?
All kinds of good stuff.
I'm taking a break, guys. The kids are going back to school. We're probably going to order a pizza.
What you talking about? It's Sunday. You got to have a nice big dinner.
Well, then we're coming to your house.
All right. Meet the balls of sausage. A nice pasta.
You got to submit your plate on Vero Vine.
All right.
Make a plate, Angelo.
I'll make a plate.
Make a plate.
He
Plenty
makes
of
all
plates.
kinds of plates.
Yeah.
We'll just take one from the archives.
All right, let's see what's happening coming up next week.
Next week, it's Sunday. We've got lots of live music for you here in Vero Beach and Sebastian.
Sunday.
Over 15 live events in the Indian River County.
Wow.
Oh,
So
15.
coming up, that's just today.
Just today.
Just today.
Just today?
Coming up.
Did you say just today?
It's just today.
Oh my gosh. Just today. How
Okay.
many?
Too much coffee.
How
Yeah,
many?
she's hitting the
50?
sauce back there. All right,
The
so
best sauce.
Monday school starts. Did I say that yet?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why you're smiling.
School starts.
You're happy, huh?
It starts tomorrow.
All
Those
right.
kids back to school.
You're going
All
to be getting
right.
the sauce.
That's when my summer vacation starts.
Okay.
That's for sure.
So on Tuesday, we've got words and photos class. Since we've been talking about photography, this class will teach you how to put words or phrases with your photos. And Megan knows all about that with the
Megan
Salt
going to
Life.
teach it? Yeah.
No, Megan's not teaching this one, but
No?
I'm sure she could. There's an app for that, right?
Yes.
There's an app for everything.
I know.
Jeez.
It's an app for being a DJ, for crying out loud.
There's
didn't
an
know
app for
that.
making sauce.
Go easy on that one.
No.
Don't play with my sauce.
No, just playing with your sauce.
And on Wednesday, try an Indian cooking class. That's beachside.
All right,
It's,
wait. Indian meaning India or powwow?
You know, like curry.
Oh, curry.
There you
okay.
go.
All right.
An Indian cooking class. We won't be cooking
All right,
Indians.
put curry in.
And on Thursday, live acoustic by Hairpeace in Sebastian.
Yeah.
And try trivia night at the Kilted Mermaid. That's here in Vero.
Oh, trivia, huh?
Trivia.
And let's see, another one of Vero Vine's favorite photographers, NateHPhoto, has a gallery showing at La Tabla on Friday. Check it out.
Where's La Tabla?
Yeah, it's a,
What does
it's
that
a
mean,
coffee,
table?
breakfast place, lunch place in Royal Palm Point. It's really good.
Okay.
It's amazing.
It's yeah,
One of my favorite places.
I should say amazing. The coffee's really good. The sandwiches, if you see somebody get their food and they're sitting next to you, you're going to probably order food.
Is that down by Chives down in
Yeah,
there?
it's across from Chive.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's a wonderful family, very family oriented, and the community in that.
Take some
Lataba.
pictures, right?
Absolutely.
And just so everybody knows, Nate's photos are all the wave photos that you see on Vero Vine of the beach and the surf and all of that. Really great photography. So, and this coming weekend will be the last weekend for the Elmer's Flea Market. For those of you who like the Elmer's Flea Market
What's
here
going on?
in South Vero,
closing?
they're closing September 1st.
For good?
The property turns over for good. So this weekend and next weekend are the last ones of the Elmer's Flea Market.
Man,
What's
that
gonna
place
go in
is
there?
popular, too.
It's very popular. Every day I drive by when I come to the show, and it's
Yeah.
packed.
Yeah.
So
Do you know what's going in there?
I do not, but yeah, it's like
Wow.
something new is going to be put there.
Wow.
Probably another
Flea market.
It's going to be Fudd's flea market.
another Walgreens.
Elmer Fudd.
Oh, man. I know.
All right.
And Bluegrass Fridays. This Friday, the Land Sharks at Captain Hiram's, and Saturday in Port St. Lucie, Garden Kids. It's about orchids. So if you want to do a little journey with the kiddos, head down there next Saturday.
Kiddos.
Jungle Strong event at Jungle Club is also this weekend. I think you have to register before. You can't just show up. So if you want to test your strength against the other community members, you can do that at the Jungle Club.
What do you mean? You got to fight them or something? What's
Well,
it?
I don't know. Like if you're into like bench pressing, and
Yeah.
they're gonna
Oh,
put
all
your
right.
stats on the board, and you're gonna see if you're stronger than me. You want to go?
Yeah, let's go.
You want to go?
Yeah. We'll have a beer first, then we'll go.
That might get us disqualified.
Yeah, right.
And on Sunday, Abby Owens is at Chive, and Sunday Wine Down with Matt Manning in the summer.
How do
Oh,
I know
I'll
that?
go there
name?
with
Matt
Matt.
Manning, yeah.
You want to
I'll
go
go.
with Matt?
I'll go wind down.
He's the Matt and Bruce show, I think. It's like a banjo kind of
Oh,
thing.
no.
Yeah, so it's
No
lot of-
50s or 60s.
a lot
I
of
guess.
bluegrass around here. And for more events and more event details, please visit verovine.com and click on calendar.
We got about 3.5 minutes, so probably get back to Megan here and also talk about some photography. Tell us about, you were talking off air about the turtle. What's this turtle thing going on here?
Yes, last week I was fortunate and blessed enough to have been able to help with a sea rescue, to rescue sea turtles with the Disney rescue team.
Now, that's when you say Disney, the one up here in Vero Beach?
Correct.
Okay.
I was walking on the beach and I saw this gentleman, and he was by a sea turtle nest. So so, of course, I approached him because I'm very inquisitive about sea turtles and anything regarding nature. And I asked him, what he was doing, and he said, well, this nest, the sea turtles emerged from it 3 days prior, but I have to dig and make sure that there are no other sea turtles, any hatchlings that didn't make it.
Now, this is an official guy here.
This is an official guy.
You can really get in trouble fooling around with that
It's against the law.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
So he was digging in the nest, and as I'm asking him a million questions, driving him crazy, a beautiful little hatchling came out. And he allowed me to hold it.
Ooh.
And he said I could put it in the bucket. You have to put it in the bucket of cold water. So then they observed the turtle, and then they released them in the evening because natural sea turtle emergence is in the evening. They're nocturnal because of predators. So you couldn't just release that sea turtle during the daytime because they're, it was 1 in 1,000 that sea turtles will make it.
How big was it?
Will the seagull eat it? What
Many
birds?
snakes.
Everything.
Birds,
Oh,
just
wow.
many different predators.
How big?
Wow.
The hatchling is very small. It fits in this in my palm of my
of your hand.
hand. It's
Okay.
very, very small, and they're quite amazing and beautiful. And this one was a leatherback.
Wow.
I'm sorry, it was a loggerhead. It was a loggerhead. I had a leatherback as well. This one was a loggerhead that I photographed, and it was one of the most special times of my life.
Yeah, he had other turtles in the bucket, right?
Green turtles.
Yeah.
And loggerheads.
Yeah, so this guy's just going down the beach and saving turtles all day. That's a cool job.
It's absolutely amazing.
Those little green turtles that you used to buy when you were little, and
yes,
are they on the beach also? Those little green turtles. Where do they come from?
Those are land turtles.
Oh, all right.
But
when you said
they'll be in the lagoon, they're in the lake behind my house,
there's not just something fabricated that you bought when you were little, right? Someone hatched
you have
them
the box turtles, the painted turtles.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
We want to thank Megan Westerfield, the photographer, and of course Stacy Cook from Vero Vine Online, the most comprehensive events calendar of all of Indian River County. Make sure you come back and see us again.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We're looking for those pictures of Block Island, all right?
I know.
Stace, have a great day.
All right, guys.
Have
Anybody wants to submit their photos on Vero Vine, just send them on message Facebook.
Awesome.
All right, we'll see you back next Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. We thank you so very much for being with
everyone.
us. All right, put the sauce on, Mom. I'm coming home.
I smell the cooking.
The Cook family will see you there.
That was great.
Appropriate name.